Kathleen with Northwest Canine Coalition. Today we are going to shine a light on Bo. He's with our partner rescue, Forgotten Dogs Rescue. He's about 4 years old. He's a pitty mix. And joining us today is Michelle Reindahl. She's a certified trainer with the paid pup. So, Michelle, I'm going to turn it over to you. You're going to demonstrate and talk about what that looks like, so that Bo's potential adopter can see, this is very doable, and I can certainly help Bo with his continued training so that his adoption is successful from the first paw going forward. So, Michelle.
Yeah. So one of the things that we use for to sort of do counter conditioning and to change that underlying fear for Bo of cars and wheels is the look at that game. And what that looks like is, from a safe distance, I will let Bo see the trigger or the scary thing, such as a car or truck, and then I'll mark that with a click or a yes, and then I will feed him a high value treat, real meat or cheese, and then we will move away from the scary thing. And then step 2 on that is that eventually he starts just looking to me when he sees the scary thing. And then I treat him again. I click for that. What the end result is basically anytime he's on the street or on a walk and sees a scary thing, is he's going to automatically check in with his person. And over time, that's going to change that underlying fear of cars, and he's going to think, oh, every time I see a car,
I get a
good treat.
Suddenly, cars are good things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, so it's a process, but it's doable. He is so great. He's a fast learner. Mm-hmm. He is actually already on step 2 of that process.
And he's treat motivated, so that
very treat motivated. He is just absolutely great. Boo-boo.
And I do want to mention that noise that we're hearing is your clicker.
Yeah,
so you are using clicker training. It's a method of training. It helps mark that moment in time for the pup.
Exactly. It's a communication tool. Mm-hmm. So it just tells him you're doing the right thing. So right now, he's furrowed brow, he's up. This is telling me he notices something in the environment. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to go, what's that? And then he looks at me. So he kind of already noticed the trigger, the noise, and that's just him just noticing things. The very first step is, when you say what's that, he should be looking at the trigger, so like at the truck itself.
And then
we click to that. We click because then we're pairing the scary thing with like the meat or cheese. And
and I'm clicking and treating.
You're clicking and treating.
Okay, so then step 2 is?
Step 2 is going to be, once you've done that a lot, where you've paired it, he should naturally start just looking to you when he sees that. So the other...
And then what's 3?
Well, so step 2, though, is like you want him to notice the thing, and you wait for him. Mm-hmm. You don't cue him at all. You wait for him to look at you, and then that's when you click and treat. And so the step 3 is ultimately... he just sees triggers, it's an automatic. So from a safe distance, too, is important.
And then I know you've mentioned, too, we really want to reinforce, is that if at any time maybe Bo sees, or any dog that you're working on the same tips with, he sees the truck and he gets over threshold, you immediately want to give yourself distance. I know from my experience, it's a lot of walking backwards, clicking and treating, just distancing yourself from that object, and then regroup.
For sure. And we do, Bo's really great at like an emergency U-turn.
Yes.
So we can get going, come on, let's go. Right here. And he knows right here, so he'll stay with me.
Okay.
And we just get distance as quick as we can to where we can get him under threshold and start treating him for looking up, for the focus. Mm-hmm. And he's really great. As you can see, his focus is awesome.